If you can hear me, can you honk your horn? All right. Welcome to the Woodstock Film Festival. It's Saturday, and tonight I'm joined here with some of the director and one of the actors from What Breaks the Ice. Go ahead and introduce yourself, ladies.
Is this on?
Yep.
Okay. I'm Rebecca S. Grice. I'm the director, writer, and one of the producers.
I never knew that's how you pronounce your name 2 years later. I'm Sophia Hublitz, and I'm the actor in the movie. One of them.
Excellent.
She's a star of the movie.
Sure.
So humble.
Yeah, there's another star in the movie, but she cannot be here because she is working. So lovely.
Well, that's good.
To have a job.
Yes. So thank you so much for coming tonight to do the Q&A before the film. I know I heard that the film you guys filmed in the Hudson Valley, right? In Cold Spring. Do you remember that?
For a few days. We filmed in Cold Spring, I think, for a couple of days, but mostly in Newburgh?
Beacon. Now you go.
Beacon, Newburgh, Wappingers Falls, Phillipstown, Fishkill, East Fishkill.
So there's a lot of local love here.
Yeah.
Definitely. Good. Well, I'm so happy that you guys came back to the Hudson Valley and that you're showing the film here at the Woodstock Film Festival this evening. So the Woodstock Film Festival is an independent film festival. We're fiercely independent, and we've been fiercely independent for about 20 years. So do you want to talk a little bit about making your fiercely independent film?
Absolutely. Yeah, we were actually talking about this today. I finished writing this first draft of the script 4 years ago. So when you're making an independent film, I mean, it takes 4 years to make a movie. But, you know, we had a lot of great local support. Many of the people who own the locations that we shot in are here tonight, which is amazing. A lot of our crew is New York based. We're really a New York movie, which is very exciting. New York State was very good to us. We're very appreciative. But I think like when you make an independent film, it's because everybody involved is really committed and passionate about being involved in the project. And I think like a testament to what a great team we built is that so many people are here tonight that made this movie possible, because you can't make a movie alone, and you absolutely cannot make an independent film alone.
It's true. It takes a village or a valley, right? So do you have any advice for aspiring independent filmmakers?
Don't do it. I mean, I think that no, I always when I was a graduate student, I was a teaching assistant, and I used to tell the students, like, don't do this unless there's literally nothing else that you can see yourself doing, because it is, however, and then that was 11 years ago, and it's a very impossible task, and you have to really love it. But I think if you love it, you'll make it happen, and that's a testament to the fact of who I'm standing here with. That, you know, we made this great movie together, and if you put a great team together, you'll attract the right collaborators, and the right acting talent and everything else. So
it's true. Sophia, do you want to talk a little bit about why you wanted to get involved with the project and your experience working on the project?
Yeah, I got the script and I really liked it, and I was really fortunate enough to just meet with Rebecca and talk about it like over 2.5 years ago. That's really crazy to think about. And then, you know, when I found out that the other cast that was attached and joining the movie, it just made me want to do it more, especially it was so close. I'm from New York City, so I love New York crews and filming close to home, and I love my state, even though I'm from the city. I like New York State. very different places.
Well, they're connected, the city and the state.
Yeah, sure. Sure. One's an island.
For
and-
now.
Yeah. But no, we had so much fun making the movie, and I hope that anyone who watches it sees that how much fun we really did have making it, and that just anyway, I just want to echo every word that she said about independent filmmaking, because the most fun comes out of independent movies, and you have the most freedom to do what you want in every aspect, and if it's acting or directing or what have you.
Was there any hurdles in making the film that you'd like to talk about?
Maybe not like to talk about, but there's always hurdles in movie making. It's like that's no matter that something I always like to say is like no matter how great the job that you have is or how great the experience was, there's always going to be like one night that you hated or one night where you really didn't get along with somebody. Not that happens, but it always happens no matter what you're doing or what you're on. So yeah, but for the most part, honestly, no. Because I feel like everything that we did was so we all got along so great, and we became such close friends, and it just made it so easy to work together. From me and Joel to Maddie and David and Lucas and everybody, we all just became such close friends, even with Rebecca. So it made the process so much easier.
Yeah, no, I echo everything Sophia said. The cast was incredible. The crew was absolutely amazing. You know, I think when everyone sees the movie on screen tonight, I think that the hard work that everybody put into it will be very obvious. It was not an easy movie to make. But I think, you know, I was talking to somebody about this recently, and I said, you know, I think everybody got tested in a way, and we rose to the occasion, and we did it. And look, we're all here, so nobody hates me.
That's
Good.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's very rewarding, right?
Yeah, no, and we're so grateful for festivals like this that truly champion independent films, and you know, especially like in the world we live in, there's just it's really it's a hard business, and I think it's become even more difficult in some ways, even though there are so many more outlets for films to come out. It's just this year, and that the industry is really hurting, and the fact that you guys were able to put on this incredible event, like, holy cow, it's awesome. So
yeah, we should hear some honking of horns for that. And maybe some flashing lights. Wait, hold on. There was something I wanted to say. Oof, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I feel like in the Hudson Valley, we've seen a lot of films coming into the area, and we've definitely loved seeing more films being made in the area and seeing, you know, people working, whether they're in front of the camera or behind the camera. But yeah, it's the small festivals that are kind of like helping to move people along at this point. Mm-hmm. So, is there anything at the festival this year that you're really excited about?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of us have been here since Thursday morning. The cinematographer of our film, Greta Zozula, was a DP on a film that played last night. We had such a great time coming out here, and I'm excited that so many important people involved in the movie are here, and just getting out of the city, like just being away and getting to see everyone again is kind of like a fun camp reunion, because making movies is kind of like this, especially, is kind of like film camp. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, I just, and some people that worked on the movie and some producers on the movie I hadn't seen since we wrapped almost 2 years ago to the day. We wrapped, I think, on October 6th, 2018, unless I'm wrong.
It was the 10th.
Oh, wait, was it your birthday? It was your birthday. That's what it was. We wrapped on her birthday. That's what it was.
That's a nice birthday present.
Exactly 2 years. So how far we've come in to see everybody still be so emotionally invested and actually invested in the film all these years. You know, it's really, I'm really happy to see everyone again and see everyone rally around the finished thing, because I've seen the movie many times before tonight, but I'm excited for everybody else to see it now, because it just shows how much fun we had, and because that's what I I remember when I watch anything that I'm in is just the experience and that day that we were filming and so on. And yeah, it's my first time here. Woodstock Film Festival.
We're happy you're here.
Yeah, me too.
What do you hope that the audience takes away tonight after watching the film? Is there any messages that you hope resonate with the audience?
I don't know. Hold fast onto friendships, for they will leave very soon. I can't think of anything intellectual to add besides that. Yeah.
Yeah, and look, I mean, there's a lot we could talk about with the movie, but yeah, I think ultimately it's a story about friendship. It's a story about like the ambiguity of life. Like, you know, nothing's black and white, and there's just people have all different sides to themselves, and yeah, I hope people like it and they feel like they have something to talk about after they see the incredible performances and all the incredible work that everyone put into it. So
It's a fun movie. It's very fun. It's just a fun movie to watch.
yeah.
It's great. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, and
Yeah.
we hope everybody enjoys the film. The film will start in about 10 minutes, guys. So you have time to get into your cars. The concession stand is still open. Please use your horn or your lights to applaud whenever you feel the need.
Would it be okay with you if I just thanked some people for
Oh, of
being
course.
here? Okay.
Yes.
So in addition to Sophia, we've got producers Michael Cuomo, Katie Leary, Michael Gray. We've got our production designer here, Megan Bell. We've got our first assistant camera, Adam Gonzalez. I already mentioned Greta. And then some of our executive producers, Carolyn Latucci, Andrew Latucci, Dan Rice, David Steintraber, and then of course from our cast we have Brian Fitzgerald, Ariana Cordero. Who am I forgetting? Well, I already. You're the and Sophia, and then we have some of our lovely production assistants who worked on the movie, Haley Miller and and Molly Bookner. Okay, yeah.
Great.
Did I get everyone? And of course, obviously, the lovely Sophia Hublitz.
I think you also have some extras in the audience as well.
Thank you for reminding. Yeah, you see, Katie Leary, our producer, was like, you should write this down because you're going to forget. And she was right. Yes, we have many people who were background who in the rave scene, which I think is really rad. We have and a lot of people who were like, who I said earlier, like gave us locations, picture cars, everything. Like I said, there's just so many people, so grateful, so glad everyone's here. So
awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for taking the time to do this Q&A with us, and thank you for visiting the Woodstock Film Festival.
thank you for having us.
Enjoy the show, everybody.